Hello, hello.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
Oh, not much.
How are you?
Doing good.
I love it. Okay, so one of you's in your truck. Wait, are you both in your truck?
Right, so yes.
All right. Well, that's what we got to fix.
All right. I agree.
I love it. Well, okay, so what brings you guys here today? You guys are both in Automation Blueprint, right? What's your company name?
RT Builders.
Okay, yeah, RT Builders. Okay, cool. I love it. How do you guys like the program so far? You liking it?
We like it. We're behind as far as we've always just real quick. We've always built residential. We usually did about at the peak there about 15 to 20 homes a year. All spec homes, few customs. We're about 45 minutes from Nashville, and it's boomed there, And so they sold before we got them done, and it was very lucrative. But now we're in the commercial. We have some commercial work, and it's totally different, and we like it, and we're just needing help. And I've watched you for 2 or 3 years.
So you guys, okay, you're getting into commercial. Have you done any commercial projects yet?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So like how many commercial projects?
We're about finished with our second one. We're up, and we've probably got how many, Jacob? Maybe 6 or 7 to go.
Yep.
So you guys need some processes and systems. It's like a whole new mindset.
Yes.
It's not like dealing with residential clients, doing their kitchens, bathrooms, additions. I mean, it's like you're dealing with a business owner.
Yes.
Right? Are they tenant improvements, or what kind of stuff are you working on?
So far, everything we've got is public work, that was put out to the public for advertisement. So their health departments, additions, a couple of utility districts.
From about 400,000 to $1 million. That's where we're at right now.
Cool. That's a good number to be at. Are you talking about project size?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a great project size to be at, because it's not like so intense with like extra bonding, and like you could really like lose your whole life, because you have to like bond these projects, correct?
Correct.
So man, I mean, like, yeah, I think that's wise. It's a great starting point.
One of the things I guess we need help with first off is what do you think? We have an office manager currently.
Okay.
He does decent, and then we've got a couple guys in the field that are great. Who do you think, or what position should we add?
The automation blueprint that I originally designed was, you start with office manager and some admin work and superintendent, right? Those are the first two that you want to hire. Now, how many supers do you have?
You're looking at them.
Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay. So you guys are running on the job site. So that's who I would hire first. Are you guys both owners, or what's the story here again?
Yeah, 50-50 owners.
Okay. The owners should never be on the job site. Like, yeah, sure, go check on your jobs, but I'm saying, like, if you're the superintendent spending your day, how are you going to market and sell? You have the office manager, get the superintendent next, 100%. Once you have those first two, there's this next phase, which is marketing, sales, estimating, and project management. So these are the 4 things in like kind of like this next phase that you want to fill. Make sure those are greenlit, because right now you're like filling all these. Like, I used to use a purple color when I'm giving people this map. Green is office manager, great. Typically it's best to have a process written for them too to really make it a true green. But right now superintendent is purple because it's you guys filling it. So you gotta turn that green. Which is what you're gonna do in Automation Blueprint. You're gonna write the process and you're gonna fill the role. Ding, superintendent's green. Marketing and sales, that's you guys. So, that's the purple color. It's going to be CEO, founder, whatever. You guys are filling marketing and sales. But then I assume you guys are doing estimating and project management. We can divide those into 2. But as you're first starting, a lot of times, like what I did, I hired a project manager that could help with estimating, even though I had to review every number of all of his estimates, but he still got 80% of it done for me. You guys are marketing and selling. You need to spend your time marketing, selling, and building systems and leading your people.
When you say marketing and selling,
well, you guys are doing government projects. Marketing just really, that's probably, if you're only doing government projects, it's just like, you don't have to do much marketing, really, because the jobs just kind of come and you just bid on them. So sales is the lifeblood of your company, but you can't have sales without marketing, because marketing feeds sales. Very simple concept. But sales just comes down to, in government work, making them pick you as the contractor. And some of it, a lot of times, is just low bid, which
that's right.
Sucks, because, and maybe, I don't know if one day you want to get into private work or stuff like that, but that's where your sales stuff, like a beautiful proposal, which Structure now does. I don't know if you're in Structure yet, but we just launched a proposal thing like literally yesterday. Estimating and project management are probably roles that you'd want to fill. Maybe it's just one guy, maybe it's 2 guys. After you get these things filled, either you're filling marketing and sales, estimating and project manager filled, the next step is COO. And that person is going to run all the stuff. And maybe one of you guys could be the COO, and maybe one of you could be more of the CEO. Because if you ever read like EOS Traction, the Entrepreneurial Operating System, and so one of you has the big ideas and not steers the ship, but tells the ship where we're going and stuff like that. And the other one is the implementer, and that's who implements all these things. Raise your hand if you're one of you visionary. Tucker?
Yeah.
And then Jacob, you're probably more of a COO implementer, because it really takes both. You have to have both. So you guys do a little marketing and sales. I get it. You're doing government projects, but try to develop a great website. Go through my marketing resources, like all the course, the how to start and run your construction business is chock full of sales and marketing goods.
So when I see that you've done some just online, some of the stuff you've done is build outs and stuff, is some of that low bid or?
No, none of it.
None of it.
None of it. I've never done a low bid government. It's always the highest level of marketing and sales gives me the most amount of net profit, and clients that know me, like me, trust me before they call me. And I say me, I mean just like my company, which I don't run anymore. And if you look at that automation blueprint, the thing I just mapped out for you, then you get to COO and then CEO. The last step that I didn't say yet is founder, and that's where I'm at. So everything before founder, say founder's purple or whatever, the CEO is filling, or the owner is filling it. Sorry, I said that wrong. The owner, me, I own J Lane Construction. I'm the founder. CEO is green. COO is green. Marketing is green. Sales is green. Estimating is green. Project management is green. Superintendent is green. And office manager is green. That's how you get freedom in your life.
Okay. And you think office manager is the first thing we add, or do you think superintendent?
Superintendent. Yeah, you already have an office manager, right?
Yeah. Yes. I guess. And he does estimating too. So
right now, if there's estimating going on, where all three of us are doing it. You know, me, Josh, and our office manager, you know, we're in the office trying to get work.
Because marketing is falling on your lap. Sales are falling on your lap because it's government work. Project management, who does that? All three of you again?
Two of us.
Mainly the two of us.
So my recommendation, again, I don't know all the intricacies on this call of your business. You guys are new to Automation Blueprint. By the way, thanks for being here. But assign one person to each role and let them be 100% responsible for it. Because what happens when you tell two people to feed a horse? It dies.
Yeah.
Either it's going to get overfed or it's not going to be fed at all. I wouldn't have my office manager doing my estimating. That's why you guys feel like you need to watch over his shoulder, because no estimator is going to do office manager work if they're a true estimator. My recommendation would be get a superintendent.
Okay, you mentioned about a superintendent. What would you, if you was in our shoes, how would you look for that superintendent?
Every superintendent I found, I just put an Indeed ad.
One of the issues, we've not had enough work really to keep our office manager just doing office management.
Oh, I see.
Stuff, you know, so we've let him fill some other roles.
Right. That makes sense. And I get that. It's like, you know, would you guys ever want to expand beyond government work and really ramp up?
Yes, definitely. Absolutely.
Okay. That would be where the marketing and sales, if you could start now, even though you guys are fat and happy with this government stuff, which is great. And I admire that.
It was a good way for us to get in.
Yeah, exactly.
We knew we wanted to get into commercial, and this was the quickest avenue we could find.
Yeah, exactly. I would try to find more commercial clients, but you need to have that marketing dialed in, and of course have a sales process. You know, all the stuff that I talk about and all the master classes.
So obviously, once I understand, all this makes perfect sense when our company grows and then we have work for everybody.
Yeah.
But getting to that point, that's where we're struggling, I guess. You know, not utilizing the guys that we have.
Well, that's exactly why I keep harping on marketing and sales. And I'm saying, well, you guys are the superintendents, and that's why you don't have enough work. That's why I keep harping on marketing and sales.
Gotcha.
A lot of people come crying to me, I can't grow. I can't hire anyone. I don't have the jobs. Well, what are you doing? Running around to all my jobs. I'm the superintendent. I'm the estimator. I'm the project manager. And that's the whole point of my coaching program, which you guys are in. And I'm so excited for you to get out of the day-to-day and to develop systems to develop freedom in your life. My strongest advice would just be get that superintendent and just divide up the roles so it's one person filling a role. There can be checks and balances, don't get me wrong. Our COO, I would love to see you, Jacob, maybe start acting more in that COO. I know it's early and you guys need to do this slowly. I'm not saying just go on the beach and you guys are, you know, that's not what it's about. It's about doing this in a systemized process. That's why it's green lighting these things over a certain amount of months or years.
How many jobs would a good superintendent be able to run?
I mean, really,
because, you know,
it depends how big, but one, max 2.
Okay.
You know, if they're close.
Okay. So we got to hire some guys, I guess.
Well, I mean, don't bankrupt yourself. Don't go crazy.
Well, and that's one of the things. We had a really bad year last year because we were making this transition. Our spec homes weren't selling good. We finally got all that cleaned up, and you know, we've got some good jobs on the board now, ready to roll with them. And I don't want to ruin it. So there's a part of me says, hey, we'll kill ourselves this year and, you know, try to catch up.
Sometimes in some scenarios, you got to kind of get through that mud.
Yeah.
Like Gary Vee always talks about the dirt, bro. Like, you know, but like getting in the dirt and getting through it is sometimes you got to do that. And late night estimates, all that stuff. I get it. Keep it to a minimum and get that superintendent and have him be on the job site. Check in with him, but have him do 60, 80% of his job until you're comfortable with him, and let him do 100%. If you guys ever get to that founder position, CEO, COO, then you can start having those kind of conversations where someone really has their hands on all positions. But what I'd recommend eventually, not now, is to think in the future about a profit sharing program. That's what I've done, and it really, like, retention has gone through the roof as far as keeping people in the company, and just like ownership of each project, ownership of the whole company as a whole, helping other team members. Like I give 10% of my profits away to my team.
So is that how you structure that?
Yeah.
Whatever the profits of your company is,
the whole company
minus overhead.
The net profit at the end of the year, which we all know net profit is minus your cost of goods sold and your overhead. We give it away. So, and then we divide that 10% we put it into a pool, and we divide that between all the staff, and we say position, tenure, and performance. And there's like this algorithm that we built where the position points, like if they're the CEO, they're going to get more position points than another position, like an intern or whatever. Estimator is the number one most important role in your construction company. And then, so position, and then tenure, how long they've been there. So 1 to 3 years, 3 to 5 years, 5 to 7, whatever. And then performance, because we have performance reviews every quarter, and we rate them, we scale them, and structure does all that stuff too. So that's that. But I'm giving you a lot of info, so don't even worry about that right now.
Oh, yeah. Right now, we've got $6 million worth of sales contracts for 2025.
Great.
So I'd like to see that up to 10 million.
Okay, great. Yeah, you want to be an 8-figure company. Yeah.
Right.
So that's fantastic, man. It's fantastic. Yeah. So right now we're kind of right there. We're a little, you know, and then we want to get to 20, 30, 40, 50 million.
Right.
And then we want to go to 100. You know, it's kind of like our ultimate goal. I think this was a great call as far as get that superintendent, focus more, try to get some marketing and sales going, get into that master class, because I believe it comes with automation blueprint. You should have a coupon code, which get with the team on that if you don't.
Okay.
But it's called How to Start and Run Your Construction Business, and it's a beautiful master class.
Well, Josh mentioned it, Josh Tucker did, that we feel like we're behind, and part of it's because we're coming from the residential, and everybody that we're around in the commercial world, it's just they're like a sealed lips, not telling us anything. That, you know?
Well, that's why you're here, man. We're here to help.
Yeah, we're the new kid on the block, and we appreciate your help.
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm so glad you're here. Your business is going to skyrocket with our help.
Hey, I appreciate it. And I thank you for your time. I know we went over a little bit. I appreciate it.
It's all good. I have one last question, man. Would you mind if this was like so valuable and it would help so many people? Would you mind if I shared some of this? I feel like this was a really good session, and I think I would really appreciate if we could. This would help a lot of people, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, we're on the same page. All right, man. Well, thanks, and we'll talk soon.